I want to go through what it means to simplify a fraction. So for simplifying fractions, or to simplify a fraction, and this also means to write in lowest terms. So something asking you to write a fraction in lowest terms means the same thing as to simplify it. This means to simplify a fraction, we rewrite it so the numerator and denominator share no common factors. I forgot how to spell the word common because I forgot how to make an N. Hold on. Share no common factors. Okay, we know that to share no common factors means the same thing as being relatively prime. Okay, our goal or our ability to do this is dependent on two things. First, we're going to use that fundamental principle of rational numbers. Basically, if I have the same number in the numerator and denominator and just multiplication, I can get rid of those same values. And we're going to use the greatest idea of greatest common factor, at least at first. So let me show you an example of this. Let's suppose I wanted to simplify 14/32. I mentioned greatest common factor, so that's where I'm going to start. 14 is 2 times 7. 36 is 4 times 9. 4 is 2 times 2. 9 is 3 times 3. So that's 2 squared times 3 squared. So the greatest common factor here is just 2. That means I can rewrite 14/32 as 7 times 2, because 7 times 2 is 14, and 18 times 2, because 18 times 2 is 36, and then from the fundamental principle of rational numbers, this is equal to 7/18. So what I did was I took my fraction, I took the numerator, which was the 14, I broke it down to its prime factorization, 2 and 7. I took the denominator, which was the 36, I broke it down to its prime factorization, and then I found out what was the greatest common factor. The greatest common factor here was 2, so I rewrote 14 as 7 times 2, because 2 is my greatest common factor, and 36 as 18 times 2, because 2 is my greatest common factor, and then I can get rid of those 2's due to the fundamental principle of rational numbers. Okay, that's kind of a lot of extra steps and words from how we normally do this, but this is what we're doing. Okay, I don't want us to lose sight of what we're actually doing here. If we get the greatest common factor out, we can do this in one step, and we can use that fundamental principle of rational numbers to get rid of that greatest common factor in both the numerator and denominator.